everyone, Aaron here from mybeerjourney.com. I've got something very special today. I actually had, first thing, I've actually got a helper working with me today. Thanks, Steve, on the camera.
Hello.
And I have got my hands on some Endeavour, and this is true vintage beer. This is a new brewery from down in New South Wales. Three guys got together down in New South Wales, started up a new brewery. They actually have two new brews. This one is an amber ale and this one's a pale ale. Same packaging on both of the beers. When I first opened up the 4-pack, I thought I only just had one type, but they're actually two different types, and one's a pale ale and one's an amber ale. So I want to get straight into it because I've had these beers sitting with me now for 2 weeks and I've been desperately trying to do a tasting, but the weather's been so bad. Still raining here, and I thought, stuff it, I'm going to just record a show anyway. So let's see what they're like. Let's start with the amber ale and see how we go. How are we going? Am I in frame here? Yeah, it's very, very amber. Yeah, a little bit of head on that. I'll pour some out for Steve as well. Get a second opinion. So these are definitely boutique beers. This will be, I think, one of my first boutique beers I've ever had. They smell all right. Very rich. Actually, it's very malty. It's very malty, but it's got ringwood hops in it, and it says here herbal, spicy, resinous aromas. Look, here's the 4-pack that it comes in. So a nice little box. Quite a bit of information on the side here, which is good. This is the box for the amber ale. They sent me an amber and a pale ale to try out, and yeah, very plain sort of a box, but it is boutique. It's $18 retail. That's Australian for 4 beers. Yeah, it's actually very nice and malty. What do you think, Steve? Thumbs up for that?
Oh, I like it. It's similar to like a what would you say? Stout, like a we call it like Kilkenny.
Like a Kilkenny's.
You know, like what do they call it? It's not a stout, is it?
Kilkenny's?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Like real thick.
But it's very nice. You see, it's definitely, the amber ale is definitely not a pale ale. I mean, that's why they call it an amber ale. So I'm quite impressed with that. What we'll do is we'll pause it. We'll finish this round, and then I'll show you what the pale ale's like. Yep. Rightio. Steve and I polished off that amber ale, and the verdict was, I'm actually going to give it a top shelf. Steve, I have a top shelf, a mid shelf and a bottom shelf. I've put some on the bottom shelf, but I think this is, for me, this is a top shelf sort of beer. Yeah, it's a 2010 reserve. So the Endeavour boys, they reckon you can actually keep these and let them refine with age. I have no facility with which to keep this stuff in the proper manner, so it's pretty much got to be drunk as it's meant to be, you know, straight away. So they say you can drink it straight away or keep it, but let's have a go of the pale ale this time. Endeavour True Vintage Beer 2010 Reserve Pale Ale. Pretty, you know, there's no marking on the bottle cap or anything like that. And the bottles between the amber ale and the pale ale are the same. So, you know, you really got to look at what you're getting. Let's see how it pours. Yeah, definitely different to the amber. It's definitely pale. Here, Steve, shoot your glass over here and I'll... Yeah. Can't taste these beautiful beers by yourself. You gotta...
Thank you.
Rightio. Oh, it's definitely different. I smell some fruit in that.
Definitely.
That's fruity.
Very sweet.
Sweet.
Almost like honey.
Bit of honey. Well, for my palate, or for what I like anyway, the amber ale I like more than the pale ale. But the pale ale is it's not bitter. It's still as smooth as the amber ale. It's a lot more fruitier, a lot more fruitier. Yeah, and honey. I get a little bit of honey.
And I think that's the characteristics of being a winemaker making a beer.
Yeah,
Rather
yeah,
than just a normal brewery.
yeah. So just in case you didn't hear that through the microphone, Steve was saying that yeah, the Endeavour guys, one of the guys there comes from a winemaking background. So I think that that's where these flavours are coming from, is more from the wine industry. Definitely a lot of different overtones in there. Yeah, it's very good. I'm going to rank the for me anyway, the pale ale for me mid to top, and the amber ale definitely a top shelf for me. What do you reckon, Steve?
Very good call. Good call.
Yep, Steve agrees. So we're going to go away and we're going to enjoy these beers. They are more than one standard drink. They are a 5.2%, 5.2%, which is about a 1.4 standard drinks. They come in 330ml bottles, and look out for them because they are going to hit the shelves here in Australia and hopefully export overseas. Anyway, that's it for me for this week. I'll talk to you all next time. Hooroo!